You know how this goes? Do you just want to have it happen, or do you want to actually roll it out?
I don't mind like having like a single roll or something kind of dictate roughly how it runs.
Okay.
Crib is going to sit this one out. He's learned his lesson.
Trying to outdrink a monk and a barbarian? Dumb one.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Bad enough when you're dealing with one, but when they multi-class into both?
Big nope.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, we can roll the Constitution. Here we go.
Awesome. 25.
Okay, well, you both knock him back. You feel like you're doing well. She's, as usual, not showing signs, but you know.
I feel like she's using her abilities.
I can honestly say she is not using her monk abilities because she's not a high enough level monk.
She's just being appropriate.
If I'm going to be cheap about it, I could totally enchant myself, but I'm not.
I was like, no, she's triple classed effectively, so she didn't get enough levels of monk to get the good stuff. She has just enough levels of monk to punch good.
I remember those days.
Personally, I like the unarmed feats now, because really, to me, that's enough if you want to say you're trained but not dedicated.
Yeah. Because we got 2 unarmed fighting styles now, and then we got some feats to back that up.
Oh, that's nice.
Trying to style, I said feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to punch you in the chest or rip your heart out. Like a monk could. I can just punch you repeatedly, like a normal person.
Yep.
It'll actually hurt.
Well, technically you could do that with Tavern Brawler, because that lets you have a D4 at least, but yeah.
Oh, Trist, I think the picture would have been made, but the unarmed fighting style,
Mm-hmm.
you could Kirk through all day long.
Yes, you could.
D8s!
Double punch! Double punch! Double punch! Alright. So, you have your party drinking contest. You know where you gotta go, you just gotta figure out how to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the obvious way would be by boat, but you gotta get yourself a boat.
Crib will fund the boat.
Yeah, I was thinking if we could charter a boat, we could take the wagon and everything with us down the river into the ocean to the isle.
Exactly. If you are wanting to find a captain willing to take you down there, let's go with a charisma-based investigation.
Don't I have it already mapped on this character? Big note. Okay. Okay.
What are you watching now?
Yes, I am.
Well, I see that.
So,
I can root out bad people. So.
Oh, okay.
I will say I rolled 23 because I have a plus 4 in charisma. But no, I don't have it. Yep, don't have it up.
Investigation. Oh! Wasn't ready.
Go back to church. I want to see how long you last.
Alright. Trying to find the guy's name. Do I have to go back to... There we go. There. A dwarven captain by the name of Walrin is willing to take you down there. He has a flat-bottom barge type vessel. Called the Black Mist.
Sounds too close to my asthma for my liking. Okay. How armed does the boat? Do I see any weapon ports on the side?
You don't see any outright weapon ports because it's not a very big vessel. I mean, counting the captain, she probably has a crew of like maybe 8.
It's a barge.
But you do see a few notches in the railing where they could probably put those. I don't know if you've seen them. Those small cannons with like the little unipod in the bottom that you can slot into things.
Yeah, the soldier guns.
Yeah. So it looks like in the event of a problem, they could probably bring those out from below deck or whatever and mount them in the railings.
What do you think? I guess if any pirates, I could just blow them up.
Yeah, I ain't too concerned about pirates.
Okay.
That's a Crib. You would, if nothing else, given your background, you would be aware that pirate activity on the river is usually pretty low.
And we're not even leaving the river, going to the river.
Well, in theory, you're going to be just leaving the river, because it's supposed to be just just on the outside of the delta.
Okay, so not enough open water then.
Probably not enough open water. You'd probably be still, even though it's, best guess based on what you found, puts it maybe an hour or two, out to sea. It's probably still too far inland for most pirates.
Okay. Just to confirm, current time versus current inclination, I would like to ask around just to see what current activity is looking like. Man, my dice. Man. Okay, could have drank. Roll 20 didn't drink.
Based on that roll, there have been a few raids up and down, shipping up and down along the coast from unknown parties. Ships turning up abandoned with large claw marks in the hull and that kind of thing, but not much in the way of piracy in this particular region. Again, most of the major pirates tend to keep to the more open water, where they're less likely, where interception's less likely.
Basically, from your cell, like this square cell.
Yeah.
Because you're basically in a tiny little bay. But they'll have room to maneuver, but it's easier to move.
Okay.
It's tactics.
Alright.
And if anything, they've had more of a problem inland than they have out on the water.
If this looks good enough to you, then I'll say we position the guy with money for the cabin.
And I made a rookie mistake. I did not plot out how far this was beforehand to know how much to charge you.
Oh, I thought you had like a map so archived you had to bring it out.
No. I got the, normally when I'm in this situation, I whip out the GM screen, but I don't have the GM screen with me.
Supposedly it's 100 miles.
Yeah, but there's a cost per mile, and I have to look that up.
Well, don't worry about it. Kurt will pay up front.
Well, considering where you're asking him to go, you're going to pay it up front regardless. He knows roughly where you're talking about and is willing to go, but you're definitely paying up front.
Yeah, I'm paying up front and it's going to be flat.
Okay, here we go. Page 155-ish. Got the PDF of the player's hand.
According to the expenses in the compendium, it's 1 silver piece per mile for ship's passage. Though in this case, we're also having, cargo and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Services.
Before we leave, we need a power on back.
It should be repaired by the morning that you guys would be ready to leave. Okay, 1 silver piece per mile. Okay, that's per person. There's, in theory, 6 of you. Oh, they're not going to charge you for. No, they'll charge you tips as cargo.
Yeah.
So that's 5 silver pieces per mile, times about a little over 100 miles. So that's 50 gold plus the cargo fees and everything. You're probably looking at about 100 gold.
Which is what, just 10 platinum?
Yeah.
I will hand him 10 platinum.
He will happily accept, bite the coin to make sure it's real, and step aside to welcome you aboard.
The big Griff still has too much money. I will throw money, the big crumbs go away. Let me put it this way, I now have 4,985 platinum, and 2,000 gold, and some electrum, and some silver. That's not including anything from the crate that we have yet to provide.
Alright.
So, when can I buy a city?
You-
I think it takes billion of coin.
I think so, yeah.
Well, it's a factor of 10 for platinum and gold, so... Oh, I still have 780 no, 510 electrum. Can I spend that? Like, the only thing I don't have is copper.
It's not Norfolk money. What you doing with that?
I'm to make it for him. I have everything, except for copper reserve.
So everything okay with it?
She got taken to the ER. We don't know anything beyond that yet.
Okay. But I thought it was where the ER.
Yeah, they're thinking liver like we were.
What do you need with silver? I already have 50,000.
Okay, based on this, it should take you about 4 days to get down there.
I don't think we realized what was posted. I'm sorry. Yeah, kind of in the window where you're feeding them anyway. When you get into work.
Yeah, it's like a thing if Sarah's not home.
I am prepared for this.
Okay.
Or dinner we put away. One, two.
So that is 5 days of down. Oh, Mama's still eating. So that's 4 days of downtime for those who need it, want to do something with it.
I will continue
Alucard!
working on that an enchantment for Cortana. We'll take a freaking while to do.
I would challenge Dodo to drinking contest every day, so he's too busy. Anything else?
Y'all can clean that up.
What?
Not
So what?
The animals.
Oh.
save over none of them.
Wait, how can I edit my own handout? Okay, I'll just need to keep the time in mind then.
Dodo will not be beat through.
I assume you can't fall out drunk. That's a pretty short bit on your end, huh? Remember this, a drinking contest and I'll be in my true form, then is no contest.
No, because if you're in your true form, you're just going to try to eat me.
That's why I have nine. It's not my fault that you're such a good two-time.
I'm sorry, but the only time I've ever seen you working, you're dying. So if you're in your true form now, I still think you're going to try eating me.
That was fun.
Need something?
I need the big one of the glass circles. In a top piece.
Also, how would you even drink if you're in your truth board? You're a giant kitchen.
Well, obviously you put it in a bowl.
It's really large. Bowls.
You put it in a bowl and he laps it up.
Uh-huh.
Of course, at that point, it's like, what, 10 tinkards every one of yours at that point?
Something like that.
Does that smell funny to you?
What? I
Sounds
smell.
fair for me.
I smell something powdery from over here, at least.
It's supposed to smell like orange tangerine, but it's like super strong.
Well, it's Jello. It's going to be super strong in powder form.
Can Jello go
That's
bad?
what, wait, Tristan, you're at Sarah's.
Yes, I'm at Sarah's.
Ah.
Can Jello go bad?
I don't think so. Can Jello powder go bad?
Not that I'm aware of.
I didn't think so. It's like sugar. Unless it gets wet or something, you should be fine.
Well, it says 2018, so it's pretty used by.
That's only a little questionable.
It's sugar, I mean.
I'd say it's just powdered sugar that can, in theory, survive past the expiration. So, you guys doing that thing, or what?
Sure.
Uh,
But he's paying for it. He's going to be doing it in this truth board.
I mean, you know,
It's expensive.
I'd say it sounded like you guys wanted to actually play that out, so. If you don't, I will move on.
I was just saying it's true.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Guys, it only took a month. Or almost a month, but I'm finally done with this game.
nice.
Never to touch it again.
Nobody move, nobody breathe. Anybody want their last egg roll before I put it away?
Yeah, 'cause I hate egg rolls.
Well, so do I. Because,
Oh, I'll eat them later then.
Well, I kind of figured.
I believe those are yours exclusively.
Yeah, was that like a joke? I don't mind it happening like off screen or something like that.
Oh man, I had the mix wrong. I'm way too shocked.
Stop drinking.
Well, I'm going to drink until I have nothing left, and then at that point, I'm not going to drink again.
You know, on the surface, that sounds all really bad. I'm drinking till my stock's gone. I'm drinking my stock is out of the bottle.
Now you have one of those.
Oh, no, kidding me.
Okay.
Hard product.
Yeah, that can just have it all straight up.
Yeah, it's better if you shave it up.
Okay.
Then now what I'm going to do is just have to add my Fox Constitution. Mac, I guess I never need to roll it.
I will pull a
Say
jerk.
this much, you wouldn't be happy, because if you did say you wanted to actually play it out, my first roll was a nat 20.
And you know, you're immune to booze.
Yeah, and I'm into views, but I wouldn't tell you that. I'll just roll my con and not roll the will
I
save.
said you want me to cut it in half for you? You cheated already.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm having me some pizza.
Pizza and alcohol. Such a great combination.
It's a classy college meal.
Classy frat boy meal.
Hey,
Bullshit. Frat boys can't afford whiskey.
Depends on which college you went to. Hampton Cindy College boys and VMI boys can.
I still stand by what I said. I never had enjoyed frat boy years. I was too serious in college. I now make a nice salary position with nothing but going up.
Yeah. So says the frat boys.
I'm not a frat boy, I'm a geek. I'll be a frat boy today.
Alright, so the trip passes relatively uneventfully. Traveling down the coast, you see more signs of the blight you guys had offset before, but the land is still obviously is healing. The red water is getting, brighter and crisper. Mid-morning of the fourth day, you breach the delta, making your way out to sea. Ahead of you, you are able to make out what appears to be a storm. Inky black clouds, like unnaturally black, filling the sky. Filling the skies roughly ahead of you and only ahead of you. The rest of the sky around being perfectly clear. As you approach your intended destination, you are able to see that the clouds come all the way down to the water.
Stop.
Just barely able to make out the form of an island through the darkness. Roughly a mile from the event, the captain will bring the ship to a halt and begin calling for them to lower a rowboat.
Lower the boat.
And indicating that you should probably, he would like you to board the boat so that they can bring you ashore, because he does not want to bring his ship into that.
Get the fuck off my boat.
I do not blame him. But what of the Porto?
Your wagon can stay on the ship. I will happily wait, for your return. I'll give you 10 days to come back.
And then your shit's mine.
Works for me.
Okay.
Judging from what we're seeing here, he will hand you two cylindrical, like devices.
Say butt-like devices.
Cylindrical, rod-like devices. Both of you have enough experience to realize that these are probably some form of arcane flare.
Okay.
When you're ready for pickup, just breach both of those and use them as a signal fire.
Works for me.
He'll have two of his men row the boat ashore for you.
Row your boat.
As you approach and breach through the clouds, you see the sky seems to be in a perpetual state of a thunderstorm within the barrier here. As you approach, you see several long black bolts of lightning come from the sky and cleave trees along the shore.
Oh.
A la carte now.
Strong winds whipping the boat about as it attempts to make for the beach. Some of them, getting close to hurricane force.
Do I need to make a water piloting roll?
No, the two people rowing the boat are handling that.
Okay.
If you wish to take over, you may, but so far they seem to be at least holding their own. They're obviously struggling with it, but they are able to stay relatively on course.
I will pull a grand pose at the bow of the ship.
Cool. Make me a dex save at disadvantage. Trying to Washington your way through a hurricane.
Yes, I am.
You are not thrown from the boat, but you do land on your ass. You are welcome to try. Just remember you're still at disadvantage.
Nothing better to do while we wait for them to get us to shore.
Alright, me in theory we'll have Jello in 4 hours.
Okay, much better. You are rocked back and forth quite significantly, but you are able to remain upright. It's not as dignified as you had hoped, but you still feel pretty cool.
Brian said he's fine with noon if you want to do noon instead.
Okay.
I'll still do it because I'm playing it and make sure everything's right.
Oh, so
Even if because I'm doing it, because I'm like,
Eventually you are able to make out the form... Eventually you are able to make out... The hell?
That's some weird feedback.
Yeah.
Not me.
I didn't say it.
Yeah.
We're getting some kind of echo robot thing from you.
Grit robot echoes.
Alright. So if
That's
you...
weird.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, it stopped for the moment, so... Kind of.
Nope, it's still there. Just it's more delayed than was usual.
Yeah.
Also, is it considered dark in
Weird.
the hurricane area?
It's considered dim.
Okay.
So you have light, but you're at -5 to perception stuff.
That's fine by me, as long as it's not dark. I can see the dark unless it can't be
No,
dark.
no. As you approach the beach, you are able to make out along the western side of an island where the boat seems, where your ship seems to be heading. There appears to be some form of ruin. Let's see. You can make out the complicated form of fallen stone walls surrounded by surrounding a partially collapsed tower, and large branches of ivy covering the whole thing.
Sometime before you leave, sniff the candles to make sure I know if they're safe to burn around you or not.
Yep. As you make landfall, you get a better look at this, what appears to have been a former settlement. Sand and storms having blown away anything or destroyed anything organic, such as wood or rope, leaving a sandblasted mishmash of interconnected walls that form some sort of maze. Inside these, let's see, yeah, that's what you see from the shore.
Interesting.
If you had to, if you had to hazard a guess, it's obviously probably some kind of ancient settlement.
Given that they were talking about some sort of city with gold, I assume what we're seeing is not it.
No, this does not appear to be gold.
Cool.
Nor was it gold at any time.
Cool. So in that case, looking at the storm clouds, can I see where the eye of the storm is?
Now that you are inside the storm proper and looking up, there appears to be no eye. It is just one thick, roiling black mass that you wouldn't even necessarily describe as clouds from the inside. Let me scroll back up to that description. Huge rolling black clouds hover closer to the ground than ordinary clouds or thunderstorms. The clouds bear almost no form or definition, and instead appear to be flat, plain swirls in various shades of black. In fact, if you weren't actually concentrating on looking at it, you'd swear it wasn't so much a cloud above you as a flat black ceiling above the island.
he was soft.
Hmm.
Like you can't even take biting.
Given what you were told about the island, how it seems to come and appear and disappear, you might think that this might actually be like some kind of dimensional tear or something above it.
Something I would like to do is do that entire thing where my eyes get like those respiratory slits and shift into true sight to see if there's anything else that gets revealed.
No, keep it.
The true sight range
Twitch.
is actually probably not enough to do anything.
I gotta finish laundry.
It's gonna be 60 feet. 60.
Well, these things are probably higher than 60 feet, but from my understanding of true sight, from my understanding of true sight, even if they were in range, well, Kodo can extend his range anyway, if he wanted to. Based on my understanding of true sight, this would not reveal anything additional.
Okay, I know like breaches the ethereal plane and stuff like that, but
yeah.
Okay, cool. This thing seemed really odd with you describing it how you were.
Yeah, it is really odd. That's intentional. Kodo, you, based on your own knowledge, you'd say, again, it's an effect similar to, like, if you create a demi-plane before you start trying to shape it, just that void you start with.
Okay, interesting.
Which, again, based on what you had been told up to this point, it's, you feel you can probably safely theorize that with the coming, how it seems to appear and disappear at different locations, that, again, this thing might be phasing in and out of the dimension.
Yeah.
Or out of the plane, or vibrating in and out of the plane, rather, because, we use vibrational planes in this world.
Cool. Okay.
I would ask Soraya if she thinks she can get us to this boat vehicle that we go somewhere on this island.
Well, given that Zoraya is not here, technically, in terms of the player, I will look at her sheet.
No, she's stepped away. Yeah.
Well, she's dealing with laundry and stuff. I don't think, she wasn't sure if she was actually going to play tonight. Alright, Brian, let's see if you actually updated your sheet. You did! Alright! Between Soraya and Tibbs, they think they might be able to possibly dig up some clues, especially since, nothing else, they might be able to dig up signs of the people that got here ahead of you.
Exactly what I'm looking for. Because I don't do survival.
Investigation would also work here.
I don't do that either.
Okay.
Anything intelligence-based or wisdom-based. Oh, correction. Anything intelligence-based, I'm done.
Okay.
Anything wisdom-based, I can sort of do, but not professionally.
Alright.
Side of insight.
Set to public roll, set to normal. Go. Investigation.
Is that Kishi doing that?
No, that's... I'm rolling their sheets. That is Zoraya's investigation. And this is Tibbs' survival. Okay, Zoraya does not turn up much. Tibbs, on the other hand, is able to locate some tracks and sign of habitation that leads you through the maze. Not deeply into the maze, but just deep enough. Just inside the ruined walls, you can find the remnants of what appears to be a fire pit and a campsite. In addition to that, you are able to make out what appear to be two fresh and shallow graves ringed with stone dug near the wall, sheltered from the elements.
I'm not going to do anything brave. I would ask Tibbs if there is any tracks leading away further into this location, to this island.
He has indications that that might lead to a direction. He's also pretty sure that based on the fire pit, you're probably only about 3 days behind.
Okay. Well, let's follow these tracks. Next, the closest thing we have. You have any other ideas, Kodo?
I suppose I can cast that clue spell that I heard about from this other guy. Let's see.
You can if you want. I like that spell. I have no reason to deny it.
Let's follow these tracks for now.
Okay. Following the tracks, you make your way through the city, or the ruins of the city, rather. Carving your way through some ridiculously thick ivy, hopping over rocks, that kind of, that used to be buildings, etc. As you make your way through, within, about 45 minutes into this excursion, Kodo, you make out the signs of movement, in your periphery, moving about along, the rocks on either side of you.
I will grab the shoulder of the person in front of me. Unless it's Tibbs.
So I assume that'd be me then?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll look at you and then shift my eye, and then, blatantly shift my eyes towards the rocks.
I'd like to make a perception roll.
You do. However, remember you are at -5, I believe it is, for dim light, or is that just a passive and it's disadvantage otherwise? Where is it? Adventuring section. God, I should have brought the GM screen. Okay, here we go. Dim light. Wow, that. Okay, slightly obscured is a disadvantage to perception checks for you.
Cool.
Kodo has dark vision, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
Yep, I think my true vision is still be active because I use the controlled shape shifting to activate that.
Okay.
If I recall, I don't have perception. Yeah, so I suggest my wisdom. Which is this?
Creek.
Do I see things?
I don't know. I don't see a perception check yet.
Yep. It was a 19.
Okay. 19, you are, through the gloom, you aren't able to make out details, but you do see a large quadrupedal silhouette, reminiscent of a canine, but much larger.
I would like to prepare myself in case this thing attacks and cast dark vision, because fuck no. No.
So far, they just seem to be pacing you, not actually moving closer.
I don't care. Just no. And that is going to be 3 mana for me. So, 1, 2, 3. I now have Dark Vision for 8 hours or something like that, if I recall.
Is that a concentration or just a thing?
It is just a thing.
Okay. So you have overcome the darkness penalty.
I start seeing large canine-looking things in the darkness. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dark Vision. I ain't dealing with that shit. No, thank you.
Upon seeing you guys take a defensive stance, the creatures begin to accelerate. Moving to encircle you.
How many of them are there?
So far, you have spotted 2.
With the Dark Vision.
And with the dark vision, I can now describe them to you.
Yes, please.
Again, much bigger than you would expect from a canine type sort of creature. They resemble direwolves, but again, much bigger. Their fur is completely black. Some have large, bulbous, weeping humps on their backs. Some, are drooling a black ichor-like substance. A couple, you make out more, coming at you from the other side that appear to have some sort of vestigial limbs sticking out from their back or underside. There's and they're odd bone-like protrusions coming out from their shoulders and back.
What would it be to figure out what these things are?
In this case, I'm gonna go with Arcana.
A 17, or do I really want to know?
17, you have no idea.
Okay. Are they acting like normal, predatory canines, or are they acting like some sort of monstrosity?
They seem to be acting like some sort of pack hunter.
Okay. I would suggest we keep moving so that they can't surround us and push through any that do try to surround us.
Oh.
Unless our survival expert has other ideas.
Well, in keeping with how Brian seems to think, he'd probably call them unholy abominations that must be smoked. So that is Tip's suggestion. Something defile the light of Bahamut. Something. Divine justice.
Well, that's transmutation, that's not it. No.
Well, you figured that out.
Illusion or large conjuration. That is definitely above. I'm going to guess that. Good. That is large.
I gotta remember these hogs. Fucking assholes. That's what they are. Obviously, I know they're a different creature, but still.
And say, I'm just using the image.
Oh my gosh!
Holy shit, you have initiative for once.
I don't believe.
Has so much initiative, you're going before me.
Oh yeah, I really don't believe.
And I feel bad because I would probably waste this whiskey this way. I meant to mix that, so it's just too strong for me.
That's a language. Okay.
Wait. Well, what is a language? I have to know because it's made you have that reaction.
Well, I can't
I
tell.
don't have it.
I'd say if I tell you, then you'll know what stat block these things are based on.
Not really. I'm not that inquisitive. Or that David.
The language is literally the name of the creature. I just didn't realize that was actually a language.
What?
Yep.
That's only a little concerning and uncreative. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to finish this class. A little bit. I feel ashamed of myself for what I'm about to do to it. But oh well. I will be sorrowful later. Because I am at the point of I'm not drinking more. Hey, see constellation, I think it's on my limit. Or I'm still coherent.
And she will move to engage.
Not my ex.
Neat.
So what is your need? Because your need's concerning half the time.
I can whenever the howl of a ravenous beast, causing all enemies within 60 feet that can hear you to make a wisdom saving throw. Those that fail will leave them transported into a maze and will be attacked by savage beasts. An affected creature may choose to either face a beast or curl into a ball for protection. A creature that faces the beast takes 78 psychic damage and spell wounds. Those that curl into a ball fall prone or are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Neat.
Alright, that's Kenshi's turn. The inky black, material flies from it as he cleaves into it.
Well, did it shuffle correctly?
Yes, it did.
No, it did not, because it put you before Kodo. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Go.
More specifically, I didn't hit shuffle because I thought I was already, y'all had just conveniently rolled for me.
Okay.
Thank you. That
You
is
love me first.
Jeremiah George's remix of Freya's theme from Final Fantasy IX.
Hells yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start off simple. So, no. Search for R. Okay. Then it overturns this effect. There we go. I am going to unleash a ring of frost at that target. Yep, within range.
Okay.
-5 makes it a roll of 19.
Okay, their AC is that. You hurl your bolt of ice at the pair of wolves that you can make out coming around the stone column there. The blast of cold energy impacts their fur and seems to scatter off along the surface, having no effect.
Oh, snap. Interesting. Are we sitting on like versions of those? Are we talking like yokai size?
They could be in the yokai range. I think they are larger than one would expect from like a dire wolf, but not like large enough to be considered the next size up of creature. I'd say this thing, is probably, while standing and looking at you on all fours, is probably in the neighborhood of somewhere between 8 to 10 feet.
Okay, well, in that case, I would use a bonus action to suddenly appear in multiple places at once, in other words, mirror image.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll be it for me. These things seem to enjoy ice.
And we'll move up to where I'm at, so I get advantage. And this is what happens.
Okay.
Mark target for a free action. I'll use my bonus action to do one normal attack. In addition, so not using mana to get like key points yet.
Okay. You cleave into it. Your
By
attack.
the way, I just want you to know I didn't hit damage on it, and that's because of you, which makes me sad.
You feel your weapon cleave into it. The impacts do not, feel as penetrating as you would expect.
From a weapon that counts as magical.
Yep.
Huh.
Their hide seemingly blunting some of the force of the impact. However, more black ichor and other viscera do, fly from the impact.
Okay.
It's like you definitely injured it. It just, its hide seems to be somewhat resistant.
Okay.
Okay. See who goes after who.
Well, it's going after me probably. All 3 times.
Nope.
Or it's going after Catboy all 3 times.
I don't know why, but here we go. What's their movement?
So they're going after Catboy. Oh, going after Kodo.
Apparently.
Aha!
That's great.
Alright. Okay, so I will need 2 dex saves and a dodge, Kodo.
So the one that's next
That's
to...
your dad, gotcha.
Wait, so the one that's next to me and Kenshi isn't moving?
Let me confirm that, because there's a range on this.
Yeah, it's definitely going to move to do whatever it's trying to do.
Yep.
So doesn't Mark just make it where I can take a reaction to attack it?
If it provokes an attack of opportunity from you.
Ah, it's still not close enough.
That's a, it did not provoke, yeah.
Oh well. But it did.
It did provoke one from Kenshi.
So I can use Sentinel still. Thing. No.
Nope.
As if it was. I remember Sentinel now. I haven't had to use it in 2 weeks. Actually, I haven't used it like the last. Actually. I don't think.
As I believe you get a shot at it if it's making an attack.
Yeah, if it's making an attack against the target other than me, you can use your reaction with a melee weapon to hit. So, is that considered an attack or something else?
It's a breath weapon, so yeah, I'm going to count it as an attack. Okay, so you failed both the dex saves. Of course you did.
It's me!
But you made the dodges.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And you have, I guess you activated mirror image on yourself, so maybe that helps.
Not on a dex save, I don't think. Because it's targeting an area with the cone attack. I'm saying usually mirror image doesn't apply to AoEs if I remember correctly, though David can look at the spell and confirm that.
What doesn't apply to enemies?
I believe mirror image does not work against the area of effects. It only works if you're targeted directly.
I believe the phraseology is attack. Let me gander.
That's right, because this is a cone-based breath weapon, so I...
You said target features you with an attack during the spell's duration.
Okay.
And given that you said it's an attack for me, it would be an attack for him.
Well, he's not targeted by the attack, though. He's just in the area of the attack.
Yeah.
That's right. The spell said specifically if you're targeted by an attack.
Yeah, because this is an AoE. That's it. I'm giving you your free shot, but he's still targeted. I mean, he's still hit.
For instance, if a meteor strikes, the shockwave still hits you, and not your image.
Well, I mean, it probably hit your image too, but your image doesn't get dissipated by it. Okay. So that's... Oh! Not as bad as I thought. Okay, so that's 33 necrotic.
Is that including vulnerability?
No, that's not including the vulnerability.
Increase it by 50%.
No, it's like an extra 2d8.
Which
In this case, would be an extra 4, which in this case would be an extra 4d8 because you got hit by 2 of them.
So total of
Adding 25, so that brings you up to 58.
Oh look, there goes half your health.
As you are caught in crossfire of necrotic energy.
Okay. Here we go.
I guess you can boxes today, can't you?
Okay. Brings it around. What in the butt?
I do believe you saw my attack.
I did, and I marked it off.
Cool. I don't know if you did because earlier you couldn't see my rolls.
Alright, he's going to ignite his weapon with his bonus action. So I will just ignore his third attack so I don't have to redo the macro. Okay, those both hit, so that is...
Hey, Kodo,
Yeah?
you don't look so well.
I'll be fine in a second.
The elemental damage does seem to prove more effective than the normal cutting damage. I.e., his fire does the fire on the weapon seems more effective than the cutting part.
Okay.
Kodo.
Okay, here we go. Well, sure. The large one's going to be in form of an attack on this guy, so let's make it go away.
Okay.
For the -5 again on that one.
Okay, well, if the -5 is not there, then you just barely hit.
Okay, subtract. I did not factor in my overcharge, so good. I only factored in everything, so the damage is good.
Okay. One of the pair of...
They need that dex save in order to... no, I need to roll that.
Yep, yes, you roll that. One of the pair gets slammed by the ball, yelps in pain. It critically succeeds its saving throw.
That's too bad. Let's see, considering proximities, I'm going to also roll for that dude since he's within 5 feet of one of the floating ones.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to think a 22 would work.
I'm confirming that now, but yes, 22 does work. So this one is ablaze.
And so I don't usually do this, so I need to look up how many points I'm expending for it. Okay, I thought it was awesome. Okay, with that, I will cast a hand forward, speaking a few words, and pull off a Cortana move. Because if she's not here to do it, I have to do it.
Well, let's see if you can line that up.
And what is this supposed thing you're going to do?
I'm assuming Lightning Bolt, because that's the only spell she seems to know.
No, that's fine.
Choosing it.
I just have to give her credit for that. She's done more than one spell. It's like 2 or 3. lightning bolt, chain lightning, fire.
Okay, 3 bolts. And dexterity saves.
Okay.
Oh, I still remember charge listed there. Ignore that 10. But hell. I unclicked you.
Okay, looks like all 3 of those hit. Do a whopping 52 damage. Killing one of them.
Got your back. Got your back. Okay. Okay.
And leaving 2 more severely injured and crispy.
Gotta move right here. There we go.
Alright.
That seemed to work.
I also need to look this up real fast. I will also need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Why is it us?
Well, currently Coda, because he started his turn within a certain radius.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the DC on that? There we go. Okay. You do feel a certain, air of dread around these creatures as they, when they get within close to you, but you are able to suppress it and continue fighting as normal.
Okay.
Kriv, it is your turn. As you have started your turn within, a radius of the creature, I need a wisdom save from you as well. Yeah, you're good.
Athletic vision and everything.
In this case, you really don't need to be. The DC is not that high.
Oh. I would have been Lord in Coda. That's the only reason why I mentioned it.
I can say this because I changed the DC because y'all are higher level than this book expects you to be. It is a level 5 Pathfinder adventure, so the DC is a 9 according to Pathfinder.
Oh snap!
Which for a level 5 character is kind of high. So
Yeah, for level 5, that's a bit high, but for a level 5 character, you can also get some really stupidly high stats if you focused on it. Unlike in 5e.
but yeah, but stupidly high stats are only so useful if your class is not proficient in will saves.
Very true.
But
I'm
yeah.
debating what to do, since melee he's resistant to melee. And Ray of Frost didn't work.
Mm-hmm. But fire did seem to work, and lightning did seem to work.
What kind of damage is that? They do necrotic, so I don't think doing necrotic damage will be that useful.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's my understanding, because necrotic will technically heal undead /
No, they don't have that in 5th.
Oh, that's right. That's Pathfinder and other editions.
And so yeah, that's older editions where you have the whole concept of negative energy and everything healing. Here, necrotic damage is just your creature might be immune to necrotic, but that's the best you're going to get. I think there's a cleric domain, like the death domain or something, that lets you do that, but otherwise it's not the norm.
I shall Just see how this works. I'll do chill touch. And it's a spell attack. So I'll go ahead and roll that against the one that's right here in front of me.
Gonna boop it on the behind.
So it is not a touch spell, it has range, so I'm at disadvantage. Let me roll it again. Because I remember these things.
Haha.
Okay, most of the play spellcasters for wrong now.
Hey man, spellcasters are fun.
I didn't say they weren't. I'm just saying I'm playing more often, so I remember it now. The damage is necrotic, and I'm just going to do the damage roll itself. Because we are definitely higher than 17th level. So, 18 necrotic.
Okay.
The 19 hits.
$18 damage. You lay your hands on it, channeling the negative and necrotic energy into the creature, and you actually see some of its wounds closing.
Damn it.
Because while that is not a thing in 5e, it is a feature of this particular creature.
Woot.
You made me feel so much better. It was lies. Deceit.
No, it wasn't lies. It's true. That's not a thing in 5e. It's a thing with this particular beast.
Yeah.
It's like you throw inflict wounds at a normal like a zombie. It's not going to do it.
That was my action.
And to be fair, when you said you were doing it, I didn't realize chill touch was necrotic. I thought it was cold.
Yeah, that name is misleading.
Yeah, I said it was necrotic.
You did. That's why but you didn't say that until after I had made that statement. Okay. So.
And you being fair weren't going to tell me otherwise because I don't know the creature.
Exactly. Okay, so this
that
dude,
is going to be my turn.
this one's going to move up. I'm aware that makes him at risk of kerploding. I believe David has to roll something for that.
Let's see. Since they failed their initial, here's the one for the first failure.
I rolled the fire damage already.
Oh, you did? Okay. It's minimum 2.
Yeah.
Roll 10. Okay. Yeah, then let's see if it continues. Oh no, he's within 5 feet. There's no saving roll.
Oh, okay, so that one's just on fire now?
Yeah, let's see. Any creature or object within 5 feet, yada yada. Must make a dexterity saving throw where there's a flame that takes 1d10 damage at the beginning of its turn. They cannot put themselves out. They cannot put themselves out with an action if they remain within or near your foxfire. And I'm interpreting near as in 5 feet.
Well, yeah, but that one moved within 5 feet. He wasn't on fire before.
Oh, okay. In that case, here's another effects roll.
Okay. You beat his dex DC, so he is on fire now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have this one turn around.
And it's not the start of its turn, so I'm not going to re-roll damage.
Right, it'll take damage till next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, and that one's gonna turn around and try to bite Kriv. So
Just heal it. It wants to bite me still.
So that is 1 defense from Kriv and 2 defenses from Kodo. As they are trying to bite into you now. Since their breath did not recharge.
I don't use shield on that. Oh, no, I don't use shield, that's right. Because I have them listed out in multiples, because I'm used to being attacked multiple times. So, 25, 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, plus 2 brings it up to that. Plus 5 for advantage. Okay, so it's a DC of that. You are barely able to get out of the way with the first one, and, slightly better margin get out of the way with the second.
Awesome.
Crib's defense is that. He does not have his allies within 5 feet, so he is at that. So, Crib, you definitely dodge.
Cool.
Kenshi's going to risk an attack of opportunity to move to help Kodo.
Yeah, go help Kodo, please. I dare to attack Kenshi. Because if it does, I'm attacking it.
Well, it's going to take the attack of opportunity.
And I will take my attack for opportunity.
Because it's a dumb beastie and doesn't know not to. It doesn't know tactics. Okay, can she get beat? And needs to make a strength save. Okay, Kenshi is not knocked prone.
I stab it in the butt.
You stab it in the butt. Kenshi takes 12 damage. A creature takes that many damage.
He takes 5. I haven't done anything to make it magical yet.
Oh, your weapon was not magical at all?
No, my weapon's magical.
Okay, you were saying, magical at all, so I was a little confused there. Okay, and...
Oh, I was talking about, like, a magic damage type.
Ah, okay. And, okay, there's his attack. The fuck? God damn it, roll 20.
Because all my monk weapons are considered magical. And then the Nugget is just inherently magical because it's a legendary angel weapon.
Hey-ya! Ah, fuck, he crit failed his punch.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so...
Hey, at least it was the punch. You can't lose your hand.
No, but you can break it.
And Tips could fix it. At least I assume Tips would fix it.
Okay, he cleaves into one, cutting it in half outright. Comes back on the backswing into the second one, comes around for a kick, gets caught on one of the barbs, throws him off balance, but he's still up. Brings us to Kodo.
Yay! Freaking A, these guys surrounding my ass. Okay. No, because that's a concentration spell. Okay, alright. What level are you?
42.
Set.
8. I have trained Sarah's cats to respond to the kneel before Zod gesture.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking great.
What the hell's a spell?
Oh, magic.
I want to use my spell. Shit.
Buffering. Buffering. Kodo's lagging, folks.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Good, I'll use a cancer version.
We are level 17, right?
I got 18 on my sheet.
I never updated it, but I updated everything else because I have the correct health, but not the correct hit dice and everything.
Okay, well, that's a minor fix. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, it's just something small. It's like, huh, I was pretty sure we're level 18.
Okay, you hurl frostbite at it, and again, the cold seems to have no effect. It never bothered it anyway.
Right. Okay,
That said, I'm gonna scroll up and check this real fast.
said,
Roll me a percentile. Huh. Did not expect you to roll that low. Oh, which one were you doing this to? The one above you or the one below you?
what?
Which one were you attacking? The one above you or the one below you?
That one, he was right next to me.
Okay, I had to move him so I could get to his status effects.
Okay.
Your cold blast puts out the fire.
Cool.
So he is no longer burning.
This functionary right here is going to zoom towards him as I will attempt to strike him with it.
Okay. Well, 32 definitely hits.
Cool.
Let's see. I don't.
Effects roll. 21. He should be back to being a fiend.
He is back to being your fiend.
Cool.
They really need to fix this thing where if the token is at the edge of the map, when you open the status effects menu, the status effect menu is cut off by the edge of the map.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a way to say map boundary here, shift X amount of feather pixels out or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I don't like this. Are you doing bonus action for that? You know what? Unless they breath me again, I should be okay. I don't take a defensive stance.
I'm going to tell you now. The one
Can you do that?
was the one by crit.
Because you just took an action.
Oh, sorry. I'm describing myself as taking a defensive
Ah,
stance.
okay.
Not using the...
Okay, I thought you. Yeah, okay, you're not taking the dodge action. Got it. All right, that brings us to Kriv.
I is using meta magic. Ice Knife is the last one, by the way.
Okay.
I will be making my dex save against myself.
I also need a wisdom save from both of you. I forgot to ask for that when you started your turns.
Ah, right.
I will give you that in a moment.
Wisdom is on my forte. Yup, not my forte.
Okay, Kodo is frightened.
God damn it, Kodo.
Ideally, I should have done that before you did your turn, but I'll let you have it. Just put a fear marker on yourself.
Good a few icon.
That's it. For the record, failing that save puts you under the effects of the fear spell. If you want to go look that up while you can wait for your turn to come back. That's it. You said ice knife, Kriv?
Yep, I'm typing it all right now.
I assume you're going to separate the piercing and cold damage for me?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
And because it's a spell attack, I can actually crit with it.
However, your art disadvantage for point blank range.
I'm going to be stepping back and taking the
Okay.
size
It has not had it has not had its turn since it attacked Kenshi, so it cannot do that.
Roll is that plus 4 because it's based off my charisma. My dex save now. Do I have to beat my own effect roll for my own dex save?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Wait, I have evasion. I'll take half damage anyways.
It doesn't say save for half.
So does that technically mean if I fail evasion, I still don't take half? I just seem up like that?
I'm going to double check evasion, but I think. Evasion. Let you dodge area of effect spells. When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage. Since it doesn't say save for half, your evasion does not apply.
Cool.
So you either make it or you don't.
That's fun. I hope I make it. Well, then technically, because I'm moving, I can technically just go so far enough away so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so yeah, you don't, if you're backing up and firing anyway, you're not within the 5 feet.
True. So I will not include my dex save, because it does not matter. But I will now do the attack. I'm doing it as a 2, so it's going to be yay for critting. What is Ice Knife again? Is it D6s?
It's a 1d10 plus and 2d6.
And the damage goes up with levels, so...
When you cast it at a higher level, the d6s go up. The d10 does not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get plus 1d6 per level after first.
Neat.
I guess it doesn't get any. I guess it doesn't get any pointier. It just gets colder.
Works for me. And you said that you cannot actually attack me, so I'm not worried about defense roll. There you go.
Okay.
17 wisdom. Do I...
Oh right, I was saying, how the hell did you cast Naginata and Ice Knife? But it's like, all right, sorcerer.
Sorcerer points.
Yeah. Okay, so
You've never marked off on me to check that.
okay, it ignores the cold damage.
Really?
Remember, it didn't take cold damage when Kodo hit it either. But it still takes the piercing damage.
It will.
Somebody's Discord is popular tonight.
It is not me.
No,
Yeah,
it's David's.
my fellow Thurgists are being chatty.
Okay. Based on the
Yeah, cool. I can mute it for a temporary amount of time. Awesome.
Yes, you can.
let's see.
He's not dead, even though you can continue my movement.
Yeah, he's not dead. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with him.
Actually, I'm scared of the way.
Well, technically that's not in the way for a creature that size, but
I mean, in the sense that it's not. It shall not pass me.
that doesn't need to pass you.
I think all you're teaching me.
Well, we're gonna find out. Alright, so that is 2 defense rolls for... Oh, wait, I gotta roll that. Oh, well. It moved for the advantage, but it got its breath back. Okay, I need 1 defense from Kriv and 2 from Koto.
So I have to be attacked.
No, you don't.
Ooh, what?
I'm gonna need strength saves from Kodo now.
Kodo was getting involved with them today.
And I need a strength save from Kroov apparently.
What? For little old me?
Yeah, little old you.
Why does these managers not want to stay on the fucking wall? Hit me on a 20 by itself? That's
Well, it's got advantage for flanking.
Wait, one of them's moving to attack me?
There's the one right in front of you, and he is diagonal to this guy.
But I'm not within his reach.
But you are
10 feet away.
pack tactics, 5 feet.
He's 10 feet away.
No, 5. He's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, you're moving him. Okay. Fair enough. Before that point, there wasn't more than one within 5 feet of me. That's why I was like, what are you talking about?
Must have been lag. I apologize for lag. Okay, Koto is knocked prone as the thing bites into his leg and pulls him down.
Ah! Oh, wait, that's me. Did you already do the roll for fire damage?
I did roll for the fire damage.
Okay.
Also, did this one right here actually hit him? Because I can attack him.
It did hit him, yes.
You decided to be within 5 feet of me, so I can still attack him.
And you can also take 14 damage.
I will gladly do it.
Kodo takes 26 and is prone.
Turn in the leg. Okay, we have a prone icon here somewhere. Is that prone? Yep, that's prone.
So yeah, 10 more magical
Yep.
slashing damage.
Brings us around. What the hell? He's gonna split the difference. And crit fails that one.
Oh, when I give him all his damage, of course.
But he critically succeeded the punch, so that's...
Consolation prize, I guess.
Yeah. So that becomes...
Oh, that's right. I'm under the fear effect right now.
Yep.
Yes, you must flee to the corner of the map. But you cannot get closer to him.
Correct.
So technically, all you can do is move 5 feet back. Right here.
Well, maybe I have to move away so I can go this way.
In that process, you can't get any closer to him.
Didn't this guy cause me the fear bit?
That's a good question. Which one caused the fear effect?
Well, technically they are all causing the fear effect.
I said, if I need to go into the corner, I can. I'm just not sure if something like this is an element.
Running that direction, technically, given their placement and the size of them, I'm not going to count that as running closer. Because they're already adjacent to you. That the only way you get closer is if you got on top of it at this point. So yeah, you can run that direction.
Okay.
And it is your turn to do so.
Okay. Is he actually hitting me to the ground, or can I get up?
Yeah, you can spend your half your movement to get up.
Okay. You know what I did?
By
You
the
know
way,
what I did
you
wrong?
got mirror image.
Yeah. Let me roll your image real quick.
Okay, you got bit twice. Yeah, would count.
So damage or higher. Okay. I saw him running though.
Yeah. So we've lost 2 mirror images.
There are 2 more images. Upside, I don't take that last bit of damage though.
That's it. You get your 26 damage back.
Okay, so I'm running.
And that also means you didn't have half movement.
Which means you technically have to move through.
Yes, because he's required to take the dash action.
Yep.
Alright. Brings us to Kriv, who also needs to make me a wisdom save.
I failed it. Probably. Yes, I rolled a 3. And then the D12 gave me a 3. So I probably failed it with 10.
You did. You two are afeared and must take the dash action to flee.
That technically takes me off the map. Because I'm a monk.
What's your move?
50.
50? 55 takes you almost to the end of the map. It puts you...
Wait. I take my action to remove fear.
Okay.
Not you.
That is your turn then. Which brings us back to these guys.
I can at least do that much.
Okay, that one I'm pretty sure I'm just going to have him turn around. But I still need to roll for this one. He really does not like you, David.
Is he going after David still?
The southern one is. However, you are out of range of anything. So he will use his action to dash.
Hello.
He can't bite you at least.
Yeah, he's just going to try and cut you off. Or,
Well, does he have like a pounce ability?
nope.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically it's they. That one's still a pair. You haven't killed the second one yet.
Ah.
And these two... And I gotta roll their burn damage, of course.
Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, this one...
Nice.
I'd say this one just dies from burn damage. And that one just okay, one of the pair is looking really rough. Alright, he engaged Kriv last time, so he'll do that again, so 1 defense from Kriv. As it rears back and tries to snap at you. You successfully defend yourself. But only because its dance partner died.
You know, if they move outside of 5 feet away from the sphere and take an action, they can put themselves out.
You're asking if a creature is smart enough to do that, though.
Point. Like, we can move so he would like levels of intelligence, well, I know these things might. Yeah, when was a raptor, and they didn't do that.
Move to retrieve his sword.
Shit, I was about to look up. I didn't look some up.
This one goes down. Brings it to Koto. You are free to make another wisdom save if you want to try and break the effect.
Am I affected as if the fear spell?
Yes.
In which case, if I can see them, they're with them.
Yeah. There's just the one in front of you, or the pair in front of you. Nope, you're still feared. Run back the other way. Or run in any direction you like, but you'll have to make me a defense save because you're disengaging.
I can't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do with Kodo? He's just running in circles right now.
Well, we either cure him or get rid of what seems to be spooking him.
I am definitely not a cleric. I can't do that.
Well, then I guess you'll have to remove the source of the problem. And it's your turn.
It is currently behind a wall, but because I have the movement of Usain Bolt, I will just go right there and see it. And yeah, that's not something I feel like dealing with. I'm going to do something cheeky. I haven't had a reason. No, it's not worth doing it. It's not worth doing that. It uses most of the charges of the Naganado. I will actually do a combat maneuver.
What?
It's not like I haven't done that before, right? I like to actually use it quite a bit. I will do these. Just because of this wording, I want to make sure I can do this. If I extend, is my action to make a melee attack. But as an attack, I can use one of my attacks to trip a target. So what that means, technically, I can use a single attack, extend combat maneuver to then trip them.
Say that again?
I'm extending the Naganado to do the trip combat maneuver.
Okay.
Am I technically allowed to do that? Because trip does, as an attack, I can make it, or do a strength save against Fall Prone.
If it says as an attack, that means if you have extra attacks, you may substitute one of those attacks.
And then if I'm doing extend to give myself reach, it says as an action, make a melee weapon attack.
Okay, then no, that, instead of using, because it says as an action, it is you're not taking your attack action, you're taking a special action that lets you make an attack. So your extra attacks will not apply.
That's fine. What I'm saying is I can replace the one attack I get as that action.
No.
Trip. Okay.
As that you can extend or you can trip.
So, in that case, I was right here.
Well, hang on, Ben. I'm going to double check and reread this. Expanded combat maneuvers.
Because if that's the case, I would adjust my movements.
Okay, extend. As an action, make a melee weapon attack on your turn with a staff or polearm. You do not add your strength modifier. Okay. As an attack, while you are wielding a staff or polearm, you may sweep your opponent. Okay, I'll let you combine those.
Okay. So I shall do that.
Okay, so if the attack hits, it must make a strength save or fall prone. And extend is you don't get to do bonus damage. Okay, so that doesn't apply here. Okay.
I still get my strength as a modifier damage.
Yep.
So even then, I'm not in my armor, so I can technically use it. So I trip strength.
And then make me another roll with the same, effectively the same thing to try and trip it versus its strength save. Yeah, like the 26 will hit. Now we need to see if you actually knock it over. Okay, 28 is enough to knock it over. Anything else? Okay. It's gonna roll its d10. One of the pair burns to death. It will spend half movement getting up. It will take a step forward and make a bite on Crib, I think.
I'm trying to pursue the box.
I'd say it's biting at you. Okay, it misses. Bonus action, Misty Step. Okay. 23, which was 12, 16, 13, 8, 21, 10, 5, 15, and 9 just goes 4. Okay, it is looking super rough, but still there. Koto is dashing away.
Yep. Let's make we'll save. You can still do that technically at the beginning of the turn.
Technically, no. At the rate you're moving, you could have broken eye contact via the debris. So yeah, I'll let you have a wisdom save.
Oh gosh!
You are no longer afeared.
Oh. Oh. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay.
Too late for that. Let's see, how far could I decide to, it was here, it went to here, and all the way up here. That's, good 100-foot dash. It's kind of hard not to see that.
This one back here is going to continue zooming forward in the form of an attack. Okay, roll. There you go.
29 definitely hits.
Yep. Due to the adept fire rule, that one becomes a 2, so it's 21 damage.
Okay.
And okay, he is affirmed.
So he's super on fire because he's already on fire.
It doesn't stack.
No, be that way on fire is that. Fine, be that way. Be more on fire. Okay, that'll be it for me. Can I use a bonus action to move all of them, and of course regular action to attack.
Okay.
So,
Kriv?
I just want to kick it repeatedly at this point because it doesn't seem damaging.
David, get a tissue. We can hear you, sniffling.
no, you can't. The mic is not good.
I'm sorry, but it very much is. Like, my mic was probably good enough you heard me chewing on ice. Nah, I'd be surprised.
I don't recall hearing it, but I may have missed it. Because, I've been paying attention to other stuff.
That's right, I tend to have to reroll all these because I have advantage with you.
You also need to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Because we need to make sure you even get a turn.
At least like you don't run away. Reroll damage, I'll give you the wisdom of the attack.
Okay.
Instead of continuing to type everything.
Okay. Your flurry hits.
Oh, Control Z, Control Z.
Holy fuck!
I just kick it repeatedly.
Yeah, it goes down.
The Chun-Li kick.
The way I look at it is I just used the Naginata to kick myself off and ankle slip kicked it.
So you kick it to death. It has ceased to be. Tibbs will come over and lay 70 hit points on Kodo. Technically more, but he can't take you above max, so.
Thank you.
What's this heal wolves? Come on, Kodo, you're a fox. You should be better than that.
It's like they're kind of like my people. Can I talk to them?
Mm-hmm.
Also, does that staircase actually go anywhere? Just a...
It goes a few feet underground and then, leads to a pile of rubble.
Cool.
It seems to be like a collapsed.
About that.
It seems like a collapsed basement or something.
Well, I will ask for the guidance of Tim's. So he can continue on our way.
Alright. He can lead you on with minimal effort, as the people you are tracking do not appear to be trying to hide their trail. It's making transit over relatively dry ground, and they seem to be trying to travel at a pretty decent clip, so they're not taking time to double back or falsify trails or anything. Leads you due east, and from the high ground, when you approach the high ground, you're able to make out that this will be leading you into... Can we confirm?
The City of Gold?
Okay. Leading you to that which... Okay. leading you to an area that seems to be plagued by incessant rainstorms, in the lowest parts of the island. You're able to, from the high ground, you're able to make out, tangled mix of cypress and mangrove and inky waters. Pretty thick and dense canopy, which probably lets even less sunlight in than the clouds above you. It's probably going to take you a few hours to get there on foot.
Well, we don't have a convenient road that can just conjure vehicles, so...
No, you don't have a road that can do that.
I don't recall anyone being able to just conjure a vehicle in the party.
I mean, I could probably do it. You want to do your ladies at work? They're pretty workable to me.
Do you want to get to where whatever doom cult thing is happening here faster to prevent it? Because we know it involves Morgana and probably Matthias, since Morgana has supported Matthias.
How the fuck did that move?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's a nerf thing. It looks like a pump that attaches to a tack rail or something. It just shifted for some reason.
You are in an area that is currently possessed by ghosts.
Okay, in terms of your question, I'm going to look some over it.
While you do that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Oh, it's 2 words. You weren't popping in with the search, were you?
When I got my pillow, I sleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well rested in the morning.
That's why I invented my pillow. My patented pill series.
How do I do that? I also do the other thing.
Keep your neck supported and aligned.
No, I need to be able to. No, dang it. Well, I had a thought, but it's not any faster than how Crib could move.
Okay.
I was going to suggest I transform and you ride me and I just run really fast, but here's a monk. And even with a far step, if I'm going to be spending that level of mana, I might as well just cast a spell.
The acoustics in this apartment are weird.
So,
The Skype call is louder by Sarah's door in the back of the apartment than it is with me sitting right next to the laptop.
Huh.
Echo.
could it have anything to do with the waterfall?
No, it's the speaker. I'm guessing the tight hallway reverberates it better or something.
Oh, yeah, please.
Oh, Trish, by the way. I am going to cast, as we were initially moving, contingency for Foxfire Cloak if struck by attack.
Okay. Make a note of that somewhere in case, so you have that for next session or whatever.
Okay. Okay, are we ever in a position where we can identify the area of our final destination on site?
From your current From your current position, you cannot make anything that would fit the description you heard.
Okay.
But it is a semi-large island, so it might take you a little while to see, be able to see that.
And it's not like we're not going to work vision with this, but dark vision or not.
Really? Seriously, I'm not sure if I can produce anything faster than Crypt.
Well, if you keep up with Crypt, it's faster for everyone.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the spell tells you how fast the vehicle goes.
Although technically I'm pretty sure it's strong enough I can carry it. Well, let me rephrase. I could probably carry Kodo and Kenshi and Tibbs.
You're not that strong.
I don't know why I was straight up 20. I feel like I can lift tons at this point.
No, you cannot.
I mean, what would my limit actually be of carrying people?
I have to go look that up.
Because I know technically
You know
I
what I did? Find it.
Because if you're talking about like cruise speed, I could just take Tibbs and blaze a trail. And then you can just
Because
follow
Crypt moves at 50, right?
55, I thought.
Yeah, it's 55. Yeah.
Strength.
Okay.
Huh?
If I have my Fox form and a dash, I can move 80. So I am moving much slower than you in that form.
Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
So 20 times 15, that's like 300 pounds.
Right. So you can probably carry 2 people.
So I really carry everyone but Zaraya. Because I can take Tibbs, Kenshi, and Kodo, and just dash it. No, I can double dash it. Go like 2 years.
No, you could take Kenshi or Kenshi and Kodo. You would not be able to. Tibbs would put you over.
I mean, Tibbs is like, what, 5 pounds?
No, Tibbs is like 15, 20 pounds. Cats are heavy.
That's a fat cat, but...
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Our cat was.
I can just cast Phantom Steed.
You saw our cat. He was 15, 16 pounds.
Really? That cat does not seem like it'd be 10 pounds.
I'd say cats are heavier than they look.
I guess I just have stronger arms, because, like, if I pick a 10-pound weight, it's going to be different than if I pick up a dog or a cat.
Okay, I'll just use Phantom Steed to be able to move at Crypt-like speeds, because Phantom Steed has a movement of 100.
Cool. What are you gonna do about Zaraya, Cortana, Kenshi, and Tibbs?
Yeah, that's why I was saying, it's like, do we have a way to meet the vehicle?
Oh, that's easy. Let me see. Is there a restriction on casting this more than once?
Don't use all your mana before the fight again.
I'm not making those damn potions again. You want to know why? Because no one drank them.
The only person who needed it was you!
And that's not my fault. We'll just go and, okay, there's no steam, and then just the game will cancel. So, yeah, Phantom Steed, and I can do it as me, but she will.
It's not a concentration or anything?
Duration 1 hour. However, I could actually just keep refreshing them for the time, some kind of magic.
And if you spend 10 minutes casting against the ritual, then at that point, that's it.
It's up to 5 mana a burn. And I mean, if the steed is moving, can I take a short rest on the steed?
No.
Yeah. So you're with what? With what? Just Zarya and Kenshi? Because Jim should... He can't, ride aft, so...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll
And in theory, Cortana too.
I was spending over 5 mana for that, okay.
That's 15. That's 20 mana. Because it's you. That's you putting people up to a horse. Because then you just need to do it twice for 10 mana. Because it'd be you, Zarya, and Kenshi for top. And then Tips would probably be on my shoulder because I still have the best. Because I could just dash. And keep up with the horses.
Okay, boom, there we go. I'll say the mount, since I can describe its appearance, will be some traditional yokai mount that, like, I should go yokai really having mounts considering their alternative form. But,
Well, that's only true yokai.
true. So does Yokai Human have Chocobo?
No.
Okay.
We are not in Final Fantasy. Otherwise, I would start questioning why can't I have guns? I have commercial. I want guns.
That had nothing to do with Final Fantasy. That had to do with that particular setting.
Final Fantasy has guns, though.
Not all of them. A lot of them don't.
Like 1 to 5, I don't think does.
1 to 6.
1 to 6, okay.
Sorry, the ones I played have guns.
Yeah, you've only played the modern ones.
I played 7 and I played 15.
Yeah, that.
I played the good one and then it didn't.
Like 7 and 8 had guns, 9 did not. 10 did, but they were considered ancient lost technology. And 12 did not. No, I'm sorry, yeah, 12 had muskets. I totally forgot about both here.
Okay, so with these steeds, can we ride?
You can ride. It is going to take you probably about 4 hours to get there by horseback.
Okay, can I refresh it via ritual, or do I have to spend active mana to refresh it?
Rituals require you to stop and set up and, do your little circles and everything.
So,
Yeah, so you cannot refresh via ritual.
Damn.
unless you want to stop 4 times for 20 minutes each time.
That seems... Wait, we're not on a clock, are we? I don't think we're on a clock.
I feel like there's a clock. Look, pointing at the sky.
Well, I mean, the planar shift can't, Damn it, fine, here's another 20 mana. Sorry, wait, I'm only making 2. I can send that back. There, it's done.
Mind you, that only covers another hour of this 4-hour journey.
Nope, you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Mana matching lasts 2 hours now.
Well, by that logic, couldn't you have just twin cast it?
Fuck!
He's got him with that.
So you are galloping across the landscape towards a swampy environment. I need everyone to roll me percentiles.
And David, I'll let you roll it for me. I'm really only have a picture. Or Tristan, whoever wants to do it.
I'll do percentiles.
Because I got myself an extra command stress. Because I planned for this. fucking torture.
Okay. As you're riding, bolts of dark energy continue to rain from the sky, cleaving the landscape, trees, rocks. Not striking anywhere near you, but you see them and you hear the thunder. Winds continue to rock you about and buffet you.
Please. Just work. Fucking commission strips. I don't want to have to go get some fucking rubbing alcohol at midnight. Try to rubbing alcohol on the wall. Try to get to be as clean as possible to have a good service. Don't make me.
It may just be too heavy for command strips.
Well, that's the thing. You know, we're bring extra for fine. But that doesn't make sense because it's the same price.
Is the picture itself any heavier? Or?
No, they're all the same size, same weight.
No, well, it's
Feeling
not.
different.
I don't know what to tell you.
He'll probably stay up there for another couple of hours and then fall again. It's gonna piss me off. But you know what? It's not a problem. Not right now, at least. Put it up there. I held it up there for 30 seconds with pressure like I'm supposed to. It'll work if it'll work. And if it doesn't, well, I might just resort to putting more command strips on it.
Ultra Mega Glue.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to make a survival roll now. Okay. Upon entering the swamp, you guys lose some time as Tibbs loses the trail for a little bit, and it's hard going due to the difficult terrain. You emerge from okay. I'm going to need some survival checks from people to navigate. With Tibbs' help, you can roll this at advantage.
Rules.
Yes, you're dealing with things like vines, quicksand, insects, that kind of thing. Just all the general swampy unpleasantness.
Look back to my computer now. What are these poor things happening to Kodo?
I need you both to make survival checks at advantage to navigate a swamp. Tibbs is granting you advantage through his own survival skills, but this is, he can only help you so much about knowing where to stand and that kind of thing.
Now this is the antithesis of my dice. First roll was a 2. Second roll was a 19. Directly opposite side of the dice. What is survival based off? Wisdom?
I believe so, yes. Double checking. Yes, wisdom.
There you go.
Okay. So, definitely slow going. Kodo gets caught in some quicksand, has to be rescued. Lots of bug bites. Cuts and bruises from, swinging branches and the like. Not a fun time, but you eventually are able to make it to the other side. You're coming into the evening at this point. At least what you feel is evening, since there's no sun to track or anything. It is getting darker though, so
There's at least enough of an indication that there is light.
Yeah.
There is a cycle of light.
yeah.
Even if it's dim to dark, dark to dim. Cool. Hey Tips, how much further do you think we have to go?
Well, again, I think they are 3 days ahead of us roughly, so probably another 2 days worth of travel, maybe. Might be one, again, no way to real gauge it really.
Well, we might as well rest and then continue our journey for another 2 days.
Okay.
There's no reason to push ourselves to point exhaustion.
I'd like another survival check at advantage with Tibbs' help to find a place to make camp.
Tibbs is saving me with this advantage, by the way. Because I rolled a 1 and then a 15. Sorry, a 1 and then a 16. That's what I rolled. Also, I just realized I technically have walk on water, so if I never stop moving. Would I really have a problem in this swamp? Besides the vegetation? Wildlife?
The water you would not have a problem. It's the quicksand and other issues that
Okay.
I'd say it's less about water, aside from water just being nasty to wade through. Again, it's the other hazards.
Yeah, screw water. I ain't walking through some nasty ass water. That's an interesting little map pack. Just looking at the name of it. It's really weird because when I scroll down, it removes like the bottom 2.5 squares. If I zoom in and move it to the right, it does the same thing.
Yeah, I've been having that issue all day. Some kind of new weird glitch or something.
I just fix it by being fully zoomed out.
Yeah, that usually clears it.
But the moment you zoom in, you got that error again.
Okay, you guys are able to find shelter in some rocks that, keeps you out of the worst of the storm. I presume you're going to have a watch rotation of some sort.
See. Well, at least I need to sleep. You guys can do your weird yokai things.
Well, I was actually wondering. Oh no, never mind, you wouldn't be able to sleep. And we don't have the wagon with us.
Nope.
Look at me being careful, can't be kidding.
I think most of you had camping equipment of some sort, when you guys started, since you didn't have the wagon until, a couple of sessions in.
Well, I was thinking, Kenshi, since you and I don't have to sleep, that we could somehow transport them with us. We would still be able to travel through the night.
We could do that. Do you want to risk, the storms though?
Yeah, because you have your little weird dimensional sex dungeon thing.
Wait, was it last time?
You heard me.
As a given your party composition, between you and Kenshi, yeah, you probably could carry everybody as long as it's 2 per person. But you would be out at, exposed and, due to the darkness, it would be harder to see the storms coming and that kind of thing.
That's the thing. It's just, he has the room, the dimensional room.
Oh, shit.
That's
Oh shit! You're
that's what I
right.
was talking about when I said there's no sex dungeon.
I can open a gate to the demi plane on in any spatial location.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm physically there to make it.
Yeah.
Neat.
You think I made the joke about it?
Was that in character? By the way, was the second thing off in character?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Last I checked, it wasn't speed. On that note, I would not check under the bed. That was a very good idea, though. The first part, not the second part.
Although, technically, by that matter, we wouldn't even need to watch this, because we can all, go into the room, and then you can just reopen it to where you last opened it at.
Yeah, but they didn't be in my room. My old room.
We'd be in your room anyways.
Well, I don't have to open it there. I can make a new place, and it would be less comfortable.
Sorry, after seeing the first one, I don't accept less.
I mean, my old room only has one bed.
I'm a soldier. You think I can't sleep on a floor?
And I don't think Cartara's father would like that very much.
What he doesn't know won't hurt us.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oof.
Gross, but
Kenshi, those storms, though. GM question, how, these storms outside of the relatively safe location we found, are we talking like the lightning plains level of storm here?
It has been, fairly consistent throughout your visit. But yeah, Thunder Plains is probably a good metaphor for what you're dealing with.
Ah, shit.
The strikes are not quite that frequent.
you're dealing with a hurricane.
To explain it,
I'm referring to a particular place that had lightning crashing down on people all the time. So
you have seen lightning crashing down on the island itself all the time. It has not landed near you very often.
So we could do it, though.
You could potentially do it, but for every few hours of travel, there is a percentile chance of you getting struck. And from what you are seeing, the closer to, the further along the path you are following, the probably increased odds of getting struck. Because they seem to be getting stronger the deeper in you go.
Last time I made a decision, it turned out like this. It turned out to be a wild goose chase. So, do you all want to take the risk?
It's clearly unnatural. We're not on a goose chase.
I remember what happened last time we encountered Belgana.
Last time we encountered Belgana, I basically had this toward everyone, and we left Kenshi to fight Belgana on his own, and they ran into a whole bunch of wolves.
Yeah, decisions were made of. I believe I was part of the majority vote for, which is why I'm leaving the risky decision to you this time. And Kenshi, of course.
Well, Kenshi, you'll look back. Like, from what we've seen so far, I don't think the frequency of storm is going to change no matter when we leave. It's just a matter of, do you feel comfortable being able to evade such things in the, at night, with people on your back.
Or in a
I say that's less about an opinion and more a matter of what you think you are physically capable of.
Because we could technically just set up camp and, wait 8 hours. Or, maybe if you believe that there's more of a sense of urgency than doom and gloom that is currently above us.
I'd say it would allow us to make up time. It's just a matter of, we may not be able to see some of the hazards.
Like, I'm of the opinion that we should make due haste when we can, but we need to stop. We need to stop. At least right now.
Trish, is there... You the official live now, is there some kind of roll that I can make to tell if we are on like a doomsday clock here?
How are you trying to assess this?
Growing concentration of magical energies?
Okay, going off of that, you can make a wisdom-based arcana.
Oh, I am not very wise, which probably explains the decision the first time Pokemon popped up. Okay, here we go.
Is there any chance I can also make this roll? I don't entirely trust Kevin with his decision.
Are you trained in arcana?
Well, I'm technically a sorcerer, so...
Well, it's not a matter of because you're a sorcerer. It's like, do you actually have proficiency in arcana?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
Because remember, sorcerer is not about training. It's about, magic in your blood coming to life. It's natural talent versus schooling. This is something that requires, training to do. Based on that role, reaching out, sensing into the weave, and that kind of thing, between what you are feeling and what was told to you about this place beforehand, you get the sense that there is going to be a point where it will shift again. As to when that is, you don't necessarily have enough information yet to figure that out. The weave has felt consistent the entire time you've been here. There has not been a shift or a change or anything since you've arrived. It's been fairly consistent thus far.
Okay. Can I at least tell whether it would allow for like a couple days now since I clearly can't get a precise time?
Based on how long it has been here already and what you are feeling in terms of its, vibrations in the weave or whatever, you feel that it is probably stable enough that you probably have a few days. Easily.
Okay. Well, from what I can tell, we probably have at least a few days, though I'm sure we're willing to do the more adventurous option. What is the direction? So yeah, have the more adventurous option.
Okay.
How long does that last? Up to 1 hour, okay. I will spend mana to open doorway.
Okay, so what are you doing? It sounded like you were voting to ride. Now you're.
Well, did you miss the did you miss the crib idea?
No, I caught the crib idea, but I think I missed. Was crib, or at least I don't think I interpreted it correctly. Was crib's idea to put everybody in the pocket dimension except you and Kenshi, and then bring them back out when you got to where you were going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least, 8 hours later.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you guys are getting back to get that, that's what Kenshi.
Okay, that's the part I missed.
And then it takes an action for cast time, so awesome. If something does jump us, assuming we're not instantly nullified, I could open it up and get
So what
these
happens
things.
if you die, though?
Oh, if I die, the demi-plane shouldn't collapse. There's a downside, though. You either have to have the ability to open up your own gateway, or someone who knows about my gateway with the ability to make an opening has to open the door.
Can't you please keep him alive? That's just a little bit more of a sunny concern. Just a little bit. Because who's the only person who's currently actually died? The person who's casting a spell.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to be in there with you. I'm not going to have Kenshi be out here by, to fend off everything all alone.
There's a reason why I said, "Can you please keep him alive?" No, like not die from starvation and dehydration. God fucking damn it. You guys guess what it did?
It fell down.
Yep.
Tink. Ah, damn it, I can't do it. I had a great thought, but contingency won't let me fucking do it. Because Demi-Plane is a fucking 8th level spell. Contingency only works on level 5 or lower. So my thought was, okay, if my hit points reach X threshold, open up a door. But nope. I was like, because there are...
No, can't you just cast it at a higher level?
I can't cast contingency at a higher level.
Yeah, there's a lot of spells that can't be upcast.
But I believe there's about 8 people in existence that know about my old room. However, I don't know how many can actually access it. Good luck!
Well, if you die, and I die because of it, just know I will make you sure you suffer in the afterlife.
Well, hey, at least you'll have good food and bathing and well, don't touch my stuff, but
Oh, if you're dead, I don't care. I'm touching your stuff. There's no ands ifs or buts about that one. Only stuck in a room with Cortana, a cat, and Soraya. With not unlimited food, not unlimited water.
I will give Crib a smirk.
No, I'm more frustrated at this fucking picture right now. That's why I sighed.
I thought you were signing in a smirk.
Oh, don't worry, I do that too. But that literal smirk sigh that I made was not because you said it.
Question, Tristan, is this a new map or switching up or was on the plane?
Huh?
This black square here, is this supposed to represent the demi-plane, or is this legitimately a new map?
Well, I see that there's a map here called Zace Demiplane that I moved everyone to.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay, I can't see, I probably can't see it because I'm up there.
Yeah, probably.
Let me test this. Shit, why isn't it black square to me?
Why don't I just turn off dynamic lighting?
Oh god.
I'm not sure how it was on in the first place, but whoever made that map, you know.
Cough, 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 cough.
Okay, so you guys are going to travel for another few hours then.
Oh, by the way, that alcohol in there is probably like aged probably more than a millennia.
I'll drink it all then.
No!
We'll use my fucking abilities and not be drunk.
That's some good shit, man! I'm sorry, go on, Chris, I'm sorry.
Okay, gonna need a survival roll from you and Kenshi to find and follow the trail. And I will need another 2 percentile rolls.
Oh, those are numbers.
Okay. One strike comes really uncomfortably close to you guys, but does not actually connect.
Oh, damn, okay, cool.
Demolishes a tree near you.
Because I thought for certain that said it was going to be bad.
It was bad, but not quite bad enough. And that's going to bring you into a forested area where I think I'm going to call it, because we're going to get into a little bit more depth at that point, and I'd like to at least have a little bit more of the party present before we get any deeper. And because my the roll 20 on the streaming laptop is wigging out and just constantly loading when I try to change to the Zace map.